Hello guys, welcome to Love Osas Media. If you're new to this channel, please do it to hit the red subscribe button and don't forget to turn on your post notification bell for more updates. Yes, so there's so many updates on ground. This one specifically is talking about a younger girl dating an older man, if actually that relationship would last. So this is the experience of a young lady dating a man or a guy older than her. So this is exactly her experience. Please listen carefully so that you will learn. Drop your comment at the end.
Whoever said that older men are more matured, kiniko, let me tell you, there's a reason why somebody is single at 50, 48, never been married. I'm not talking about people that have been divorced or something else. Never been married. They have got. It's their bad character that has made them be single. I'm not talking about those that don't want to marry you and I've said they don't want to marry. Those that are still looking for wives. Now, bad character make them never marry. Let me give you a story time of how this older guy I was going out with wanted to turn me to house girl. And this guy looked very young. He looked younger than his age. So we started talking. Everything was going on well. We went on like 2-3 dates. Then on our 4th date, he was like, oh, do you want to come home? Let's go to my house. And I was already comfortable with this guy. At the point, at that time, I was already liking him. So I'm like, okay, no problem, let's go. And you know, growing up, if we're having visitors, that's how your mother would tell you, you people should clean the house. Make sure this place is sparkling clean, because a visitor is what? Coming. That is what? First impression. For somebody to tell you, oh, let's go to my house, it's not something they just thought on the spot. And you know the condition you left your house before asking someone to follow you home. I said, okay. When we got to his house, you know that Bible verse that says Jesus wept, precious wept. The house was looking like aluminium condemned site. The house was looking like, you know where they used to pack those bin and go and throw away. Beautiful apartment, poorly managed. You could see that the tiles were new tiles, white, like everything was good, but dirty plates for like 4 days was on the sink. Clothes were scattered everywhere. Things he had ate were on the floor. Everything. I was, I said, okay, let me not be too conclusive. Let me not judge the book by its cover, because this cover is already rotten. But let me give him a benefit of doubt. Maybe he didn't really think it through. He has forgotten how he left his house before telling me let's go to his place. So we're there, and after everything, I left. I wasn't even comfortable. I told him I wanted to leave. So another different time, he was not like, oh, let me come over. So in my mind, I'm like, okay, maybe he wants to correct impression that he has already created. Kiniko. He wants to, I went again, and it was even worse than before. And I was already liking this guy. I know that they say love is blind, because on a normal day that should have been like the first red flag that would have made me run away. But because I liked the guy, when he told me to come again, I said sure, and I went. So now I'm at his place, and he tells me, oh, I've just been called into work. I'm just going to do a quick run into the office. And he disappeared, left me in his Asian house and disappeared. And I started feeling bad, and I was okay, let me shock this guy. Something I should have never done. I now carried broom. I started sweeping. I washed the plate. I did his laundry. Everywhere was now shining. While I was doing this, and I called my friend. She was like, Precious, why would you do that? Somebody that has not even gotten you, that is still trying to impress you, and he's living himself like this. Imagine when he now gets you. You will turn to his nanny. You will turn to his cleaner. You will turn to his chef. And I'll clean the house. When he came back, oh, you shouldn't have bothered. You know how they'll bring food for somebody, the person will do like this, but in their mind, they can't wait to eat that food. That's how he was like, oh, you shouldn't have bothered. Sorry for the stress. Kiniko. All of a sudden, he was like, please, why did you move my Bible from there? Why did you do this from this? I like when my things are at a certain place. It should be on a certain place. Even if you wanted to clean there, you should have left them there. The gods, the effrontery, you that you are Asian, I help you. You are now coming to give me rules and regulations on top of your own dirtiness. I say, this is now why they know they help people with this. I told him I wanted to leave, so he dropped me. He now sent me a text. Oh, he's grateful. Kinika. It's okay, no problem. Mom. Didn't take a while, and in between, I had made him a pot of soup. I gave it to him. He didn't thank me. He told me that the ogbono is not dry. Fear Urobo men, fear them. He told me that the ogbono is not drawing, and I've never made ogbono soup in my entire life. But because he told me, oh, he liked ogbono, and I made ogbono soup for him, and I covered the pot, so the thing made it not to draw. But at least tell the person that made food for your ungrateful self, thank you. He said no, that the ogbono is not drawing, that he was using it to catch cruise. Shame want to kill me. She said, Precious, it's not, don't judge too quickly. You know, these things of relationship, you have to take time. This person was almost twice my age. He was telling me that my ogbono did not draw. Kiniko, somebody that they cook free food for in this UK. How many people will cook free food for you in this country? Nobody. No woman. Except you went to tie her placenta in Ocean Shrine. Nobody. I made him ogbono soup with my stockfish I brought from the east. Good ogbono soup. Just that the thing did not draw. It was drawing, but it did not draw like... Why am I talking about the ogbono soup? That's not the main focus of this video. So... third time they say it's a charm. Because I'm like, oh, he wants me to come around, kiniko. And I said, God, this is all the sign I need. Please, dear Jesus, if I go to this man's place and I see that it is dirty again, I will take it as your sign that this is not who you want for your daughter, because your daughter is too precious. Just like my name
lady call out guys
is too precious to be going through all
ladies to club without money. Lady call out guys who take ladies to club without money. Like he was trying to explain that as a guy, if you know you don't have money, don't take a lady to the club. You can date a lady, but don't take them to the club where you know you cannot spend. Taking them to where people that are spending are, and at the end of the day, they decide to play with your girlfriend, and you start bringing one or two issues. At the first place, you shouldn't have taken your lady to that club when you know you are not funding enough. So listen to this girl and get the full gist.
Everything was dirty. I said no. I called my friend. She said, babe, if you clean that house, I go come to you. You see, I go come from London, I'll come to you. I was looking at it. As usual, he got another emergency shift and he left.